Hey, this is the Fire Chief, and I want to welcome you all to the Rockabelly DIY Show and Tell show. This episode, I'm going to show you how to make pizza dough, in which I'm going to use this pizza dough to make two kinds of pizzas in a couple hours on my live show. So, you said live show, how can I watch it? Just click on my profile, click on the link that's there, and go to my Facebook page and like my page, and it will give you an update when I go live. So, are you ready to get started? I thought I started in my room. Now let's head to the kitchen. Okay. So here we are, right here in the kitchen. Let's prop you up a little. Okay, so here we are. Okay. Just to give you an idea, I got my bowl. I got some olive oil. I got my yeast blooming in a cup. Warm water with a little bit of sugar. I got flour, but here's the thing is, I only have a cup of flour, so I'm just gonna improvise and mix it in with my 1-to-1 baking flour, which this is gluten-free, but you know, it's still gonna come out the same. I like this flour right here, because you can use it like any other flour. And then of course, I got a little bit of salt. So, I'm basically gonna pour this in here, all this flour into this bowl, and so I'm gonna need about 3 cups of flour. So right here I got 3 cups of flour. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to mix it together to incorporate the 2 flours together. I take a wooden spatula here. You can do this in a stand mixer, but I don't have one at the moment, so I'm going to use old-fashioned tools, the hands. Pour a little bit of oil in here. And you will see that the yeast and water is blooming, so I'm going to pour this into the mixture. Just this. So you basically want to mix this until it comes away from the bowl. Probably need a little bit more flour, it's a little wet. There we go. That's pretty good. So, what I'm going to do is take some of this, flour up my surface. This be like a bench flour, so it don't stick to the surface. A little bit more, so it don't stick to my hands. It's going to anyways. It's still a little bit wet, so I'm going to add a little bit of flour. much easier to add flour than take away. It's still wet. Almost there. Oh. So mixing the two flours is going to have a little different texture, and you know, that's okay. Like I said, there was this 1-to-1 baking flour. It works just as good as regular flour. So I'm going to take this out right here. I'm going to knead it. You basically want to knead the flour for anywhere at least about 5 to 7 minutes. Still wet. Every once in a while you gotta reflour the surface. So trust me, you will know when it's ready. Still a little sticky. I like using regular flour compared to high gluten flour. To me, it tastes better and easier to work with. Still a little sticky. So there we go. So you want to knead it, like I said, for about 5 to 7 minutes until it all comes together. There we go. There we go. Everything should smell pretty good. Now, the reason I'm doing this little video is to cut down my time. So when I do the live shows, like I said, about 5 o'clock I do the live shows. And that one is the Rockabelly Cooking Show. So, like I said, if you want to see it, you gotta go to my page, and the only way to do it is to go to my profile here on YouTube and click on the link, and it will take you right there. You like my page, follow my page, and it will let you know when I go live. So we're getting there. See how it's starting to pull away from my hands? Put a little bit more ice flour right here. So it won't get sticky. There we go. Look at that. See, this is what you're starting to get. You don't want to overwork the flour because then you have tough dough. When it starts feeling a little sticky, you add a little flour, and it should come together. You want to fold, press, fold. So another minute. Like I said, you use a stand mixer, you mix it in there for about 5-7 minutes until it starts pulling away from the bowl. Once you do that, you take it off, put it on the surface area, and then you still have to knead it for a few more minutes. So this is a softer dough. So this is what you're gonna get. Give me 1 second. Wash my bowl real quick. Wash the bowl out. So, what you're gonna do, clean out. You should always have a second bowl without dew in it. Don't use it. Take a little bit of oil. Put it on the bottom, just like that. Then you take the dough, flip it around in there. Yeah. Just like so, and you can take a tea towel or a towel, put it on top. I got a paper towel, and you want to put it in a dark, like a cool, like a not cool but warm area, and let it rise for about 90 minutes to about 2 hours. I put mine in the oven. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. Took me a little bit less than 15 minutes from start to beginning to do my dough. So, like I said, you want flour, like a teaspoon of yeast in a cup of water, warm water, about 95 degrees. A little bit, a teaspoon of sugar in there, mix it in there, salt. Like I said, 3 cups of flour, a little bit of oil, and then you mix it together. So, like I said, go to my profile, click on the link there. It will take you to my Facebook page, and you can follow my page, like my page, and it will let you know when I'm going to go live. But until then, peace. And thank you for watching my Rockabilly DIY show and tell how to make pizza dough. And like I said, later on I'm making 2 pizzas. See you then.